Hey guys, today we're going to change the blade on our RYOBI miter saw from a 40 tooth blade to an 80 tooth blade, so let me show you how it's done. First step in replacing the miter saw blade is to unplug your miter saw. Next, make sure that the saw doesn't run. To replace the blade, there will be a tool within the RYOBI miter saw on the right hand side, just underneath the handle, that can slide out. In some miter saws, to replace the blade, you'll have to loosen this back screw. However, in the RYOBI model, all you have to do is loosen this front screw. It should be a silver screw in the front of your miter saw.
Living life every day.
After loosening the screw, you don't have to loosen it all the way. You just have to loosen just a little bit. Then you can kind of push it back, and then you should be able to get to your miter saw or your blade. However, I haven't loosened this screw far enough yet, so I'll just loosen it just a little bit more. You're trying to get it over top of this little indent. Just like that, and then that way now you can access the nut. Our bolt was a little stuck and had to finagle it, so we moved it off the table that it was sitting on onto the ground to give us a little more leverage. So once you get that, you can loosen that screw up and make sure you press the safety button in to give you more leverage. Once you get the screw off, there'll be a washer that you can take off, and if you just wiggle the blade off, it'll come right off together. So once you have the blade off, set that to the side, grab your new blade, and it'll show you which way the blade should go with arrows. Also, if you don't look at that, you always want the blade to be facing you and the teeth to be pointing down facing you. So then you slide blade back on just like that, and it'll go over top of this back washer. You put your washer back on and you insert the screw. Once you have the screw tight enough, you grab your tool again, and remember it's going to be opposite, so you're going to go lefty, and make sure you press the safety button. And then you're going to tighten it as tight as you can. Once the blade's on there nice and tight, you're going to bring the cover back over, and you're going to slip that screw back in here, and you're going to tighten it. Once the screw's nice and tight, you're going to give it a little test, and it should function like it normally does. Once you have your miter saw blade all put together and all the screws tightened back up, make sure you put your tool back where it belongs for the next time you need to change your blade. Now plug the power source back in, and let's go test this out. Perfect. I hope this was helpful. Like and subscribe for more DIY tips.